Need some coins for golden tickets? Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have all 14 confirmed golden tickets that we actually have, and the chemistries on them. Now we have most of the chemistries. We don't have every single one, but the ones that are confirmed, this link right here actually does have them. I'll also leave a link in the description if you guys want to go check it out for yourself when it actually does get updated. It looks as though the last time they updated this was yesterday, or technically today, about 50 minutes ago was about the time they updated it. It says on the 22nd, but hopefully they keep updating this list, and if they do, of course, I will keep bringing it out for you guys and show you guys who else has some confirmed chemistries. So first off, the post says, hey y'all, I wanted to make this post to keep myself up to date with the latest news in the golden tickets, but inform you guys as well. I know there is another thread out there, but it's very messy and not kept up with, so I figured I'd make my own. Here's what we have thus far. Now, of course, all 20 golden tickets will appear on both consoles. That is obvious. Now, I'm thinking that golden tickets, you guys should be seeing this video on Wednesday, the 23rd, and I'm pretty sure the golden tickets will be coming out most likely on either this Saturday or this Sunday or next Saturday, next Sunday. I think that makes the most sense. Now, we do have on this Friday coming up in 2 days from now, we have a new promo coming out, and I believe it's like a Memorial Day type promo. So, gonna be kind of weird. It's called the Greatest of All Time, and I think so far we have Terrelle Davis. We also have Brian Urlacher so far on there, but we've had some leaks, some supposed leaks, but I'm honestly not too positive on them. I might make a video on that separately, so be on the lookout for that as well. But let's go ahead and get right into this and see what these guys' chemistries are looking like. So starting off on the Xbox, we do have a confirmed golden ticket Cameron Newton by More Gotham like, and unfortunately we do not have his confirmed chemistries just yet, which is kind of why I'm thinking that it might be next weekend and not this weekend, because if we don't have the confirmed chems on all these guys, then either they haven't posted about it or they do not know what chemistries they want to go with. If they don't know what chemistries they want to go with and their deadline hasn't reached yet, I don't think they can make all these cards in a couple days. So I think it's going to take at least a week. But for the cornerback Randy Moss, which is going to be made by the guy that was going to make Sony Michel, and he actually changed it to Randy Moss, which I got to say, Randy Moss, definitely the better pick than Sony Michel. But toughness times 3, so he definitely can get that strength boost. He also will be able to get himself the speed boost. He also has a physical front, which I definitely have to say, if you're going with any defensive player, absolute need would be physical front as well as secure tackler and out of my way. Now with cornerback Randy Moss, that's pretty freaking awesome. Now, hopefully they boost up his block shed pretty good, but he will have physical front as well to give him better block shed, better tackle, and better hit power. Definitely much needed on Randy Moss. Secure tackler, which of course is a must need, and out of my way. Definitely love both of those chemistries on Lawrence Taylor, and should be very amazing on any defensive player. Hopefully everyone decides to go with those two chems. Marlon Humphrey has physical front times 3 and toughness. I'm sure most people will probably choose to go with toughness just to try to help everyone get the +1 speed. Personally, I'm not a big fan of toughness. I'd rather have some other chemistry like Read and React in physical front, just because it kind of boosts, the power move. Zone coverage, of course, doesn't matter, but pursuit as well. And toughness, you do get a plus catching, plus the speed. But honestly, it's not really worth it building your entire team around for me anyways. I don't feel like it is. But he has physical front times 3, toughness chem, secure tackler, and out of my way. And then we have free safety Brian Dawkins, which unfortunately we do not have the chems for him just yet. But we do have Calvin Johnson with toughness times 3, physical front, secure tackler, and out of my way. Again, all those defensive players, toughness, physical front, secure tackler, out of the way. Definitely some great chems on there. Ryan Shazier, I'm hoping that he as well will have probably toughness, physical front, secure tackler, out of the way. I think that would only make sense for him to have that. Then we actually get into somebody different besides defense, and that's going to be Terrelle Pryor. Now, not just wide receiver, but quarterback Terrelle Pryor. Now, he's actually going to have toughness chemistry, which, in my opinion, honestly, I think the way to go would be go deep and move the sticks just to really boost up his stats. I mean, quarterback Terrelle Pryor stats, not that good on his out of position card. So really, I don't think they're going to make his throwing stats all that amazing. Toughness, of course, yeah, you get the plus to speed and the plus to strength, but is it really worth it for a quarterback? I'd rather have the throwing stats, but he did put go deep on him, which isn't too bad. So of course his throw power as well as his throw deep should be increased. He also has gunslinger and conductor chemistries. Of course, you really should choose those two if you go with the quarterback. If you choose never stumble or energizer or something like that, you didn't deserve the golden ticket. Then we also have Leonard Floyd, who has toughness ×3, physical front, secure tackler, and out of the way, of course. And onto the PlayStation, you guys can see the first three people. Mitchell Trubisky, who once again has a go deep ×3. Definitely going to be interesting. Honestly, I'm super excited to see what that card is looking like. All the quarterbacks, I'm really hyped to see because I'm using Dan Marino right now, and when the golden tickets do come out, if they're not super expensive, and I do have like 2.5 million coins right now, I'm definitely going to try to pick the golden ticket quarterback because I really want someone that can throw the ball and is really mobile, and we don't really have somebody like that in the game right now. Of course, we have Mike Vick, who's left-handed, which I definitely don't like playing with him because he's left-handed. Also, the fact his throwing stats are not the best. Hopefully, we get someone really mobile and someone that can really throw the ball. He has go deep ×3, toughness, gunslinger, and conductor chemistry. Then we actually have someone different, a wide receiver. The first one on this list anyways, hopefully there's more that we may not have revealed. Juju Smith-Schuster with go deep ×3, toughness, playmaker, and never stumble. Now, is that the right choice? Honestly, I'm not too sure. Let me know down below what chemistries you would choose for a wide receiver. Personally, again, go deep, of course, and move the sticks. I feel like that's just the best options for any offensive player because you just boost up the catching in multiple different ways. And of course, toughness. A lot of people run toughness to get the plus speed, so I guess it's understandable. Playmaker, of course, you need to have that on a wide receiver. Never stumble, though. Honestly, it's almost kind of worth it because Juju, of course, is one of the fastest cards in the game already. I think his 95 overall card has like 96 speed or something like that, so he's already crazy fast. And once he gets his 99, he should be pretty dang fast. And I feel like Return Man actually wouldn't have been such a bad chemistry to give him because if he's good enough to be Return Man, that would definitely be a crazy good chem. But Never Stumble, definitely not the worst if he does trip up. Energizer possibly, but of course Energizer is really not that good either way. So as long as you have Playmaker on a receiver, I guess Playmaker is definitely the way to go. Now we also have defensive tackle Aaron Donald, physical front ×3 with read and react. So I love the Aaron Donald. I feel like the chems on him are definitely amazing. Secure tackler and under pressure. I actually talked to this guy who's making it, and it is a defensive tackle. In fact, I was making sure it was defensive tackle, but I talked to this guy and he said he was going to use those chemistries. I talked to him about the under pressure and he decided to go with that instead of out of the way because he said he used Khalil Mack's card and he said he really liked how that card played. So we're going to be kind of interested to see how under pressure works. Then we have Kyle Fuller, who has toughness ×3, physical front, secure tackler, and footsteps. Now, if you guys don't know what footsteps is, that has been in the game since Barry Church with his Gauntlet Champion. I don't think we've seen a single card with that chemistry since then. So it's kind of an unfamiliar chemistry. Basically, I think it's if you're close enough to receiver, he has a higher chance of dropping the ball, which some people may find overpowered. Kyle Fuller should be a pretty freaking good card. Also with Footsteps Chem, that's definitely interesting. I think a lot of people are going to be going with Out of the Way. So an interesting one there with Footsteps. Then we have Deshaun Watson, which I got to say, this card I am most likely probably going to try to pick up. Deshaun Watson can run and he can throw the ball, and he has the perfect chemistries in my opinion. Actually, I wish he had moved the 6 × 3 because I already have Go Deep tiered out completely, but definitely love this card. Go Deep ×3. Move the sticks, gunslinger, and conductor. Big shout out to you because I love that freaking card. And the final golden ticket that we have confirmed so far is Quincy Wilson with physical front ×3, read and react, secure tackler, and pick specialist. So kind of helps him get more interceptions, I guess. Replacing out of the way with pick specialists, like a lot of people are going without the way. But definitely some interesting golden tickets. You guys can see the list right here, 14 of them. And we have most of their chemistries. I believe there's only 3 that we do not have chemistries for. but definitely is a pretty interesting list. I gotta say, there's a lot of golden tickets on here I'm definitely excited for, and hopefully able to pick up a couple of them, maybe get some gameplays with them. I'll definitely have to talk to some of these people that are making them. I think the guy said that's making Aaron Donald said if he is tradable, which I'm gonna assume he's not, but if he is auctionable, he said he won't let me use him for a gameplays, which I would absolutely love to use golden ticket Aaron Donald. Maybe we'll have some solo challenges, we can get a free one. Definitely gonna be pretty interesting. But if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Super excited for golden tickets. Honestly, I hope that we have another wide receiver. Only having one receiver does kind of suck, and we actually don't have any running backs. It's mostly quarterbacks, secondary people. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the secondary of the 14. So almost half of them are in the secondary that we know, and it's definitely not a big variation of players. But if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.